What's up, guys? We got the Aprilia in the back. This video is an interesting one because now we will be assembling all of the parts that are on that shelf. We're gonna be putting it onto the bike, and I'm excited because it's been at least 2 months of waiting for each individual piece to come. It was a tedious, long freaking, it was a long wait. I ain't gonna lie, I was really irritated. There's a few more parts that are still not here, but I'm like, you know what? I gotta get this going. We gotta get this Aprilia freaking started. So we have, on this shelf, we have from headlights, fairings, more fairings, seats, we got clip-ons, we got the rear frame, we got mirrors, we got the gas tank, we got stuff like brake pads, just endless parts for the Aprilia because it was in desperate need of new stuff. But guys, join me in this video. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get to it. Now I just gotta figure out, where do I wanna start from? Maybe the rear, maybe the front. But I was missing the most on the rear, so I'm thinking maybe I'll just start from the tail end and see if there's certain things that I need to buy more, or if I'm just completely perfect and I freaking ordered everything I needed. But anyways, I'm gonna start from the rear tail, find out where those parts are in my sea of parts, and we're gonna finally start. This bike is getting completed shortly, soon. I will not be installing the tire because I need a special shop for that, and I don't have that. But we do have the tire, it's all the way in the back. We're gonna get this going, you guys. Let's go. Okay. Tail piece, so I got this used part. We're gonna need that one. Just set you right there. Okay, I think this is the other part. Yep. Okay, we'll put you here. Okay, that's tail. Yep, perfect. Put you like that. Okay, what else? Frame, we'll need that. Perfecto. I'm getting a workout just going back and forth. Okay, tail light. Okay, what else? Oh, almost forgot this thing. The under panel. Yep. That's perfect. Now let's go back. Yo, boy's out of shape. Okay, I need a break. Whew. Okay, break time's over. Let's continue. All right, so now we need, I think that's everything. Nothing up there. Okay. If I remember correctly, I think one of these, that looks like possible. Perfect. Oh, that for sure is part of the rear. Yep, that's where the tail light attaches to, like somewhere back there. Okay. Now, the hard part is bolts. I was missing almost every single part, so finding bolts that are gonna fit here. I have a bunch of, I saved all of the used parts, so that way I can go and take the bolts off if I need to. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. We got tools. Okay. Got nuts, baby. Now let's just wiggle this sucker. No. Yeah. We'll have to tighten this part too. Let's go. This is so easy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like a professional at nothing, but I'm a professional at this. That's for sure. Trust me. I'm a pro of the pros. So pro that GoPro was like, dog, he's a pro. Okay. Oh, do not shake on me like that. Do not be shaking on me like that. I don't need to replicate my Harley Davidson incidents. And if you guys haven't seen that video, I recommend you guys go check it out. Come on! That's what I thought. Shaky. I don't like how shaky you are. Now, what kind of tools do I need? Nope. Oh, yes. Okay. Who wants to be it? You. I think you're perfect. Oh, let's not step on this. Careful. I should probably move these before I do break them, and then I'm gonna be complaining that I don't have enough parts because my fat ass stepped on it. Yeah. Okay, back to work. Why doesn't it fit? Okay. How did I take it off before? I don't know. We're about to find out. And yeah, that works. Okay. We got this. We're back in business. Woo. Okay. Wait, I gotta put extender with this thingamajiggy. And wait, I'm reverse. Yeah, now we're going. But honestly, this is gonna be sick. As soon as this bike is done, oh boy, am I going to be freaking thrilled. I'm gonna rip it down the street at 140 miles an hour. I'm kidding, not 140. I don't do that kind of crap. 150 maybe. What? Maybe I shouldn't be damaging it. Nah. Don't be rocking. I'm gonna drop you actually. Because I don't trust you. Okay, now that we got the rear frame on, let's figure out how to probably... I want the plastic panel first, probably, right? Yeah, let's get this guy going. Heck yeah. Done. Let's get this tail piece going. With all the bolts that I don't know where to even go. No. I assume these guys would go here. I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got to find 4 identical bolts. That's simple. Okay. Oh, baby. Wait, what's the... I need a tool. Let's screw this back in. Oh, came out. That's what she said. So there's plenty of people tell me that Aprilias, first of all, are just super unreliable and that they don't ride nice. I'm kind of curious to see if that's true. Because I do have the S1K, and the S1K is just a machine. But the Aprilia just looks cool. Something about this bike. Now that we have the rear tail on, the plastic piece on, let's put this tool back here. Okay. Now that is nice and snug, I can start. Okay, that's good. I can probably start bolting this down, actually. So I need one. Yeah, just one bolt. If I was smart, I would have labeled these. But I'm just going by what I remember. I don't remember anything. It does thread in really nicely. I think it's gonna live there. We are getting there, super close. Okay, so we got panel on, frame on. Now it's gotta figure out all this hunk of wires. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I think the best thing to do, honestly, is to rewatch my video when I purchased the bike and I was taking everything apart. That would be smart, to rewatch that. But, you know, I don't think I need to. I think I'm smarter than myself because, come on, it's just wires.
Yes, more wires. Why not? Keep throwing them in there. But this is the hard part, making sure you know where you're taking everything off so when you put it back on, you don't just misplace them and you don't put them in the wrong clips because that will be a nightmare and hopefully I will do it properly.
Yeah. What? I didn't disconnect it before. Oh, come on, you're so close. A red thingy with a little thingy. All right, we're gonna do a time lapse on this. that took longer than I anticipated. I got all of the wires connected properly. I went back to my YouTube video and I was just looking part by part, frame by frame. I was like trying to figure out, it was not easy. But we got it all in its original spot. The tail is finally coming together, you guys. So as you guys can see, everything, we got the plus, we got the minus. All of this goes to the gas tank. So I think now I am ready to probably put on the gas tank because I do need it for a few parts. So I'll have the gas tank on and then we'll get a better look at what we can do here. But yeah guys, super close. Let's just continue grinding.
I get this feeling like a bag of bricks. Try again tomorrow. Like a problem I can never fix. So end my sorrows. Hey, won't you pick it up a little bit faster? Hey, you know concrete dries better than plaster. Hey, won't you?
The vision is coming along. We now got the gas tank on, but it's not bolted down just yet. I want to figure out a few things because it's not sitting properly. So I want to see where does it mount, because when I did purchase this bike from the auction, the gas tank was already loosely off. I feel like the insurance was kind of like picking it up, checking it out. So I need to figure this part out. I probably don't even have the bolts for it, but I don't want to bolt it down completely just yet because I still need to go and take this gas tank apart so I can sand it and repaint it and do a little body work on it. So I don't necessarily want this to be fully attached just yet. The front fairings, all that stuff can, but gas tank, not just yet. So yeah, we're close. We're getting so close. The whole point that I'm putting all these pieces back on right now is to see like, hey, if I'm missing something, I need to go purchase it right away so it doesn't delay me. But at the moment, we are doing pretty well, I would say so. Like, we're just gonna start adding all the fairings on here, the tail piece to see, and we're gonna see if it's all there, toodles, I'm happy. If it's not, we're gonna have to go back to eBay, purchase some more parts, but hopefully it's all gonna be nice, assembled pretty soon. I know the front is actually okay because the front was a little bit intact, so I'm not too worried about it. So I know that, I don't think I'm worried too much about that. Yeah, that one's fine. Tail is where it's all about. It's turning out pretty good, I'm excited. But there we go, 2 pieces of the puzzle are installed. It's pretty sick, nice and clean. Everything was aligned properly, what I like. All of the bolts fit perfectly, this little cover fit perfectly. Now we just gotta install the tail light, and that will honestly just tie everything together. So, get my tail light ready. There we go, it's perfect. This is the bad boy. So he probably should have been installed before. No? Wait, no. He goes on right now. Okay, cool. Now we gotta put the rear seat cover thing on. I don't know what you call these things. That clicks there. Maybe I should put the actual seat on. I'm curious if that needs to be installed first. Yeah, probably. There you go. There we go. That's a sexy tail. Look at it, the big old red seat, cool little spoiler. Ooh, the Aprilia, she's coming alive. Now that we got the whole entire rear assembled, let's move on to the front. All of these wires are just dangling on top of the front fender. And honestly, I just wanna see this thing already completed. So let's move on to the front, get that all nicely tidied up. I wanna see if the new headlights that I ordered will fit perfectly. And of course, fingers crossed that I don't have any more brackets that I need to purchase. But other than that, guys, it's very close. Let's just get right to it. I'm gonna need the front headlight. Is this the good one? Yes, it is. Okay, front headlight acquired. Let's put you here carefully. I do need to get myself a table, but there, whatever. What else? What else is for the front? These ducts, these air ducts, they definitely go in the front. Boom. What else do I need? This thing, yep, the main piece. That's for the front. What else? Visor goes in the front. Okay, that's good. What else? I feel like all of this is the middle. And all these little stuff, miscellaneous like levers and stuff. We'll do that a little bit later. But for right now, we got all the majority of the big pieces. I think the headlight has to go on and bracket. I wish I remembered how to do this. That's the issue about doing projects so much time in between, is the fact you forget how to do majority of the stuff. So now I gotta figure it out and go back, probably check out a different video that I made and see how did it come apart. And hopefully I actually did a nice detailed video, but knowing me, I probably did. I just chopped it up. So yeah, let's just figure this out. Let's go. Okay, before we start assembling the whole entire front, I believe we need to put these air ducts back so that way it can sit underneath the headlight whenever I put the headlight on top. So I think that's the way to do it first.
Something better come my way before I freak the fuck out. Okay, I know I gotta start looking too, but oh my god, I think I'm doomed. Like every minute it gets harder, rank gets steeper, and soon enough I'm gonna meet my reaper. Is this all we get? A couple cheap laughs and a deep regret. Baby, you are just another thing I'm lost to. Tally up the pain I caused you, giving it to someone brand new. God, I haunt you. Baby, I would be your fool if you let me, but forget me, 'cause I'm just
This is the main bracket that goes behind the fairings. That will hold all of these wires, and also it will hold the screen. I will not be installing it just yet. I don't really need to. The whole purpose of this video was to put all my plastic pieces together and make sure that all of the plastics were, first of all, in good shape. Second, I was not missing any bolts. Third, not missing any more brackets or whatever I needed. But so far I'm looking at it, everything looks perfect. So I don't really need to put this on just yet because I'm not in that stage yet. When I'll be painting the bike and all the decals are completely on it, then I'll fully assemble it with all of those brackets. But so far, guys, the Aprilia took shape and it looks so good. Just look at it. That thing is so aggressive. The black and the red, these huge wings. This bike has a menacing look to it. I freaking love it. From the tail being aggressive, from these wings just sticking out, this thing is made for speed. It does have, I believe, 15 more horsepower than the BMW. That has 205 horsepower. This thing has 220, I believe. But that's it for today's video. Today was basically just a mock-up to make sure every single panel fits. On the next video, I'll probably be in the sanding process and I'll bring you guys along with that. We'll go through all the sanding, fixing all the body work, and yeah, after that, we're gonna make this whole entire garage into a paint booth once more, just like I did for the S1000. We'll do the same exact setup for the Aprilia. That's gonna be very interesting. But yeah, guys, I'm truly excited. This thing is taking shape. I'm so close to actually getting a chance to ride this thing. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching. And as always, stay blessed.